My name is Jason Stevens. On January 2nd, 2023, I had a pulmonary embolism, which led to a hypoxic brain injury and spinal cord injury. This is the progress I've made while at QLI. So, prior to my injury, I was very active. I was a wedding videographer, which I absolutely loved. So my high school sweetheart, we've been together since November 24th of 2010, is my absolute rock. She has been by my side the entire time. The first words that I said whenever they pulled the tube from my mouth was, "Where's my wife?" Because I just needed her support. And she's thankfully been here almost every single step of the way. Almost on a nightly basis, I'm getting the opportunity to FaceTime with my little boy. She'll actually call me and give the phone to him, and he'll just wander around and walk around and just be absolutely adorable and show me different things in his rooms. And it's just amazing that I'm able to communicate with him at that level now, because I've really missed him. I can't wait to get back to just being the dad that I want to be, because that was the highlight of my life, was getting to just spend every day with my kid and then go and work on the weekends and the weekdays, spend every day with him and like the evenings and stuff like that whenever he's asleep. So my life revolves around my kid, and I cannot wait to get back to my son and now my daughter.
Right away, I knew he was willing to work hard and to give it all he had. So with occupational therapy, some of our goals originally stemmed from morning and evening routines, just trying to get a solid routine down and be as independent as possible. With tasks such as showering, dressing, bed mobility, and transfers were also a big part of both occupational therapy and physical therapy that we really tried to progress forward. And I think one thing that's kind of unique that we had the opportunity to do with Jason is go swimming in a regular pool. So that is a big motivator for him. He swam growing up and in high school, and just seeing a whole different side of him come out with that. Yeah, so even before we actually even got in the pool, seeing a transformation in Jason, just being so excited for that opportunity. Just being able to participate in something that you loved and that you still can love after injury was pretty incredible.
Early sessions were really diving deep into his goals and his passions, working on vocal volume, but also kind of deciding, what is that next big step for him. He has so many passions. He wants to be a better husband. He wants to be a better father to his 2 children now. He uses the app on his phone for his vocal volume. He's had some difficulty with memory, anoxic brain injury. And so he uses an app called Google Keep, and he really took that and run with it and made it his own. He independently creates a note every single day with the day's date and everything he accomplished in that day. He adds pictures and kind of documents his own journey to celebrate his accomplishments, but also to help support his memory. I hope Jason continues to grow in his recovery in a variety of ways. I think he has established such a good foundation here and is so motivated by that home environment of being a husband, being a dad, being so involved. So I hope he continues to take everything he's learned here and apply it in the real world.
We just kind of started with just figuring out what he liked to do, day-to-day stuff. What was life like being a stay-at-home dad, and taking care of toddlers, and what kind of work he did without being outside the house. And so we started just trying to brainstorm activities, ideas that would be helpful here, just like getting the baby carrier out to help demonstrate him being at home with his newborn baby. Jason is very driven. He wants to do the best of the best, and every day he works so hard to get back home, and family is such a big support to him, and so he wants to do everything he can here so he can go back home as soon as possible.
His pure determination over an injury that he could not really control happening, and his ability to take that situation and make the best of it and take it as a little bit of a challenge to overcome. It's been really cool to watch his journey from the very beginning when he first got here, and he wasn't quite sure, how far he would come, if he would ever walk again.
Jason is incredibly resilient. Had a lot of stuff medically going on, and the progress he has made is truly incredible. It seems almost like an exponential rate. He surpasses all expectations that I have and that some of the other therapists have had.
The team and clinicians at QLI have been a massive part of my recovery. I have just been so thankful for the amount of progress that I've been able to make back to normalcy. Every single person has been very instrumental and incredible for me during my journey here.